Hello. Yeah. So when you'll be thinking that I made some good profits, you can and you're willing to invest that amount of money into other shares. You can so you'll be selling those shares not to Apple or Amazon directly. You'll be selling those shares to a person who is interested to buy shares. You don't need to hunt for the person. Okay. You'll be just executing the order. Just sell the order, and the person who is interested in buying the shares will be buying it from you without having your knowledge. Okay. The first stock market appeared in Europe in the 16th and 17th centuries, mainly in port cities or trading hubs such as Antwerp, Amsterdam, and London. These early stock exchanges, however, were more akin to bond exchanges, and a small number of companies did not issue equity. In fact, most early corporations were considered semi public organizations since they had to be chartered by their government in order to conduct business. In the late 18th century, stock markets began appearing in America, notably the New York Stock Exchange (NYSE), the most popular name in stock market world, which allowed for equity shares to trade. The honor of the first stock exchange in America goes to Philadelphia Stock Exchange, which still exists today. The New York Stock Exchange or NYSE was founded in 1792 with the signing of the Buttonwood Agreement by 24 New York City stockbrokers and merchants. Prior to the official incorporation, traders and brokers would meet unofficially under a buttonwood tree on Wall Street to buy and sell shares. Such a colorful information. We'll be jumping into how share prices are set. The prices of shares on a stock market can be set in a number of ways, but most the common way is through an auction process where buyers and sellers place bids and offers to buy or sell. A bid is the price at which somebody wishes to buy, and an offer or ask price is the price at which somebody wishes to sell. When the bid and ask coincide, a trade is made. I'll be showing you. The overall market is made up of millions of investors and traders who may have differing ideas about the value of a specific stock and thus the price at which they are willing to buy or sell it. The thousands of transactions that occur as these investors and traders convert their intentions to actions by buying or selling a stock cause minute by minute gyrations in it over the course of a trading day. A stock exchange provides a platform where such as trading can be easily conducted by matching buyers and sellers of stocks. It's very boring, but it's required. So try to understand. When someone will be asking after 5 years about hey, how share prices set, at least you could tell. For the average person to get access to these exchanges, they would need a stockbroker. This stockbroker acts as the middleman between the buyer and the seller. Getting a stockbroker is most commonly accomplished by creating an account with a well-established retail broker. See, the stock exchange is there at top, mm. but directly you cannot buy or sell. You need to do it through a broker. Let me give you a real life example. Suppose you want potatoes. Yeah, suppose you want potatoes. So to buy potatoes, you'll be going to the market or a supermarket or a shop to buy potatoes. Directly, you won't be going to a farmer. Farmer, here, farmer is like a stock exchange, and the supermarket or the mall or the shop is the broker. See, bid the price a buyer is willing to pay for a stock. Ask the price a seller is willing to sell their shares. And spread is the difference between the lowest ask and the highest bid. Ask minus bid is equal to spread. Stock market supply and demand. The stock market also offers a fascinating example of the law of supply and demand at work in real time. For every stock transaction, there must be a buyer and a seller. because of the immutable laws of supply and demand. If there are more buyers for a specific stock than there are sellers of it, the stock prices will trend up. Conversely, if there are more sellers of the stock than buyers, the price will trend down. In simple words, if the number of buyers are larger than the number of sellers, the price will go up. If the number of sellers are greater than the number of buyers, the price of the stock would go down. The bid ask or bid offer spread. The difference between the bid price for a stock and its ask or offer price represents the difference between the highest price that a buyer is willing to pay, that I said earlier, or a bid for a stock, and the lowest price at which a seller is offering the stock. A trade transaction occurs either when a buyer accepts the ask price, or a seller takes the bid price. If buyers outnumber sellers, they may be willing to raise the bids in order to acquire the stock. Sellers will therefore ask higher prices for it, uh, ratcheting the price up. If sellers outnumber buyers, they may be willing to accept lower offers for the stock, while buyers will also lower the bids, effectively forcing the price down. I'll be showing this in live market. Right now I'm not recording live, so just put it inside your head. Matching buyers to sellers. Some stock markets rely on professional traders to maintain continuous bids and offers, since a motivated buyer or seller may not find each other at a given moment. That's why we want liquidity. Again, we'll be discussing later. I'll be uploading hundreds of videos here so that you can become a pro trader. So right now we're at the grassroots level. So right now you don't require all this information. Just know the basic. These are known as specialists or market makers. A two-sided market consists of the bid and the offer, and the spread is the difference in price between the bid and the offer. The more narrow the price and the price spread, and the larger size of the bids and offers, the greater the liquidity of the stock. Moreover, if there are many buyers and sellers at subsequently higher and lower prices, the market is said to have good depth. Stock markets of high quality generally tend to have small bid-ask spread, high liquidity, good depth. Likewise, individual stocks of high quality large companies tend to have the same characteristics. This is the main difference between the blue chip stocks and the penny stocks. In penny stocks, the spread is always high, but in case of blue chip stocks, where demand is very high, the spread is less. We should always look for blue chip stocks where the spread is less, because the liquidity is very essential. Liquidity means the demand of the stock. For example, if you look at a penny stock, there will be around 1000 buyers or sellers participating, and if you look at a blue chip stock, you'll be seeing that 10 lakhs, 11 lakhs, 20 lakhs people are participating. So there is liquidity. There won't be any problem while you will be trying to buy or sell in case of blue chip stocks. But there are many instances where you'll be facing problems when you'll be dealing with small penny stocks. Matching buyers and sellers of stocks on an exchange was initially done manually, but it is now increasingly carried out through computerized trading systems. Previously, it was done through papers. Right now, we do it online. The manual method of trading was based on a system known as Open Outcry, in which traders use verbal and hand signal communications to buy and sell large blocks of stocks in their trading pit or the floor of an exchange. However, the Open Outcry system has been superseded by the electronic trading systems. At most exchanges, these systems can match buyers and sellers far more efficiently and rapidly than humans can, resulting in significant benefits such as lower trading costs and faster trade execution.